Super Nummer. Ach du Scheiße, was ist das denn für Wetter hier? Still have the air brakes out. Wow. Now that's some turbulence. Fasten seatbelt sign is not auto anymore. That goes on forced. And the auto throttle is switched to armed, and we are below 250 knots. That means flaps 1 comes out. Subtract speed brake. Still 55 knots wind. Yeah, I would like terrain radar on my left screen, weather radar on my right screen here. And give that full screen. Range. Is that just a... No, it's just a graphics bug. I was saying... wanted to say, well, what's that? Lightning strike? Now we're flying into a Gewitter. Wow! What is that? What are we flying into here? Show me 3D thermals. I want to see that. Okay, some wild updrafts here. Okay, definitely want flaps too. Yeah, and they're just getting hit with a fat gust of wind. Wow, that is some crazy winds here. Flaps 5. I want more power for the engines ready. I want the engines ready to give me all they can. So we use the APU for air conditioning, and the bleed air of the engines gets switched off, so we have all the power available. Airport list, Flesland. Decimal 40. 29.40. Wow. So we are already below the set altitude. Scroll. So what is my minimums? Yeah, I'm definitely flying into a thunderstorm here, I think. No, we are not diverting. Down to 220. Knots. Wind from the side. Good thing I have wing and engine anti-ice on. What's the outside air temperature right now? Where's that? TAT 8 degrees. Enough page. Send mode. Progress. Oh, which page is it where I see the outside air temperature? Nah, I don't know. I have to. So now that's interesting. I have nothing on my weather radar. Is that a bug? Or do I have something not set up correctly? Weather radar. Auto. Altitude. No. We are in normal mode here. Okay, what about, let's switch. Left side weather radar, right side terrain radar. TAI up on above 10 degrees. Okay, so we are through the critical area. Anti-ice off. Okay. Oops, wrong button. Flaps out. Flaps 15, 200 knots. Flaps 25 below 190. And now we are flying through snowstorm, it seems. Still don't have any ILS. Why do I not have any ILS reception? Charts approach for runway ILS, runways 17. It's the 109.9, because we don't have the 109.9 entered here. 109.9890 ILS set. And for on the other one, 115.55. 115.55 VOR switch. Okay, we have the VOR to Flesland, 11 miles. We should get the ILS beam shortly. The course for the ILS is 170. And we are at 160 knots. That means flaps 30 is now what we want. Actually, no, we go flaps 25. Yeah, we will stay at flaps 25 and update the approach for flaps 25 landing. Because I want speed. I want speed in case I have to climb out here. Weight and balance, let's change that, flaps, okay, let's change that to flaps 15, calculate, runway landing distance 2119, with a speed of 160, so flaps 15, 160 knots. Enter. Still no glide slope. That sucks. Maybe because we are too high. Down 2,400 and approach mode. Yeah, we are too high. Shit. Guten Abend, Doc. Hey, Gia. Good morning. Wie ich die 737 finde, ziemlich geil bisher. Und jetzt, heute fliege ich mal so ein richtig... Also das ist echt richtiges Scheißwetter hier. Und ich finde keinen... Irgendwie findet er den VLS nicht. ILS nicht, meine ich. Durch den Gleitpfad durchgeschossen. Follow the aircraft on the runway. Ich sehe die noch nicht mal. Ne, ich brauche jetzt Terrain Radar auf der linken Seite. Extend gear.
1000.
Also mir macht es echt Spaß. Ist halt definitiv was anderes als ein Airbus. Ich glaube, Tim schraubt am Auto rum. Der ist so ein Autoschrauber geworden. Der Bengel da. Wow.
1000.
37 knots? Headwind? Alter. Wow.
Approaching.
Ey.
17.
And there's the runway. Okay.
500.
Yeah, you're way too low.
400. $500. 400. 300.
Too low.
200.
Flaps. Too low. Flaps.
100.
Nein, die kriegen wir auf den Boden hier.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oder auch nicht. Ne, das wird nix. Toga.
Too low. Gear.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Why are my engines dialing back? Gib mir Full Power hier. Mann. Ich glaube, das MCAS hat eben einmal kurz reingegrätscht hier. Okay. Das müssen wir wohl nochmal fliegen. Alrighty. So. Außen Missed Approach Holding Pattern. Let's see. Missed Approach, Unziel, Holding. how do we join back into the approach? Yeah, let's go to the napalm approach. For that we need the star. Yeah, for that we need the Aluva star, I think. Yep, so next waypoint Benti, and then Aluva star, the Aluva. Standard arrival. Okay, so departure arrival. Star Aluv to November. Aluv to November, yes. With a for runway ILS runway, no, RNAV runway. For some reason the ILS didn't work. Transition INMAC and route. Unziel. Where's Unziel? Aluva. Yeah, Aluva is over there. No, we don't want to go there. We want to go Benti. Benti and manual altitude. Use level change, yeah. So Benti set. Yeah, that one. Then we clear out a few of these waypoints. Invalid indeed. What? Okay. Benti. Napalm. Then from Benti to should be higher. That will change. Yeah, let's clear out that as well. BR6. Oh, crap. Erase. So, approach arrival. So, wait, no. First we go to route. Next, we go next waypoint Benti. Benti. That one, yes. And execute. Next, Benti. Correction. Yeah. So we want to Benti there. Execute direct to Benti. 12 miles. So okay, and then arrival. Star. Aluv to November or Aluv to Papa. The Aluv to November. ILSW. No, we go RNAV 17. No transition, I think. Or do we need a transition? RNAV. go for the Cat 2 ILS race. So 2 November ILS W transition Gilva, no. Race, so ILS, and the transition will be Nepam. Yeah. Okay, now that is what we are going to do. So, route, legs, Benti, then BR634. But first we have to delete some stuff here. Yep, execute. And given our position, I think we can go directly. Yeah, we can. We should be able to go direct. Execute. Okay, and we need to be here at somewhere between 8,000 and 4,000 at that spot. Okay, 6,000 is good. VNAV. And suddenly I have a tailwind of 43 knots. Crazy. Doc, hast du sie eigentlich auch, die 737? Die neue hier jetzt? Oder bleibst du bei deiner PMDG 737? Nächstes Wochenende, Doc, müssen wir mal, wenn du wieder zocken kannst, müssen wir mal ein Rennen fliegen. Deine PMDG 737 gegen meine 737 Max. Dann will ich mal sehen, was das für eine Fuel, also wie viel Fuel Savings dabei rumkommen. Okay. Also wir sind inzwischen definitiv Deutsche Bahn zu spät. We are definitely German Railway late at our destination. So, and I don't know why I cannot get VOR1 to display me the ILS. Or do I have to do something else for the ILS here? So let's also set, oops, I completely forgot to set any minimums here. So we won, what is the minimum decision altitude here in ILSW for MDA is what? Let's set that to 500. Radio. Flight path backdoor. Ah, can show that flight path. Okay. Ooh, that's cool. That is a cool display. Doc, hat deine 737 das auch? That's better. Mehr Übersicht. Are we descending? Let's arm the approach mode. Dial in the minimum decision altitude. No, we dial in here the 1400 of the of the 4 mile marker. Oh, that's 880. Okay, so let's see, 800. Hmm. 631. We are at 5580. Now we're in the approach pattern. Now, are we descending, or do I have to do it all manually now? There's the RNAV vertical path indicator, just coming down. Okay, so this time we are actually going to land with flaps 30. Last time I tried to land fast with flaps 15, and that then was too fast. Then when I tried to slow down, I couldn't slow down fast enough, and I couldn't get the plane down onto the runway. So flaps 30 again, like earlier, and 145 speed set. So VNAV. Alrighty, now we are descending. Single channel. Aha. How do I enable both autopilots? Approach mode. VR localizer mode.
Adjust vertical speed. Adjust.
How about you go into approach mode again? Schmutzvogel, du. Okay, so we are going straight through that. We are above glide path. So time to extend flaps a little bit more. I should be receiving. I should be receiving the ILS, but I'm not seeing any ILS here, unless that's all the ILS stuff. I mean, the aircraft is following a glide path. What traffic? Verpiss dich! Dash 8. Ey, das ist meine Landebahn, du Sack! Hau ab da! And I've got a fly on my monitor. Whoosh, verpiss dich.
Traffic. 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 Traffic.
Okay, as we slow down, I drop the flaps. Gear out.
$1,000.
Approaching 17.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Approaching minimums. Approaching minimums. Minimums. 400. 300. 200.
Glide slow. Glide slow.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Ouch, hard landing. Whee. That was a difficult landing. Fährst du mir mal aus dem Weg? Alter. What does this thing say up there? Nothing. Crazy flight. Okay, switch to APU and engines shut down. Hätte ich noch einen Meter vor müssen, oder was?